Hello and good morning. Today we're going to be using the Satanic Tweaker to beat down our enemies and slay the Spire. Now you might be thinking, why would I play this softcore Satanist? And it's because he's the only character I have unlocked. Moving forwards, we need to choose our starting location. Right away we are thrown into what appears to be a crackhead's paradise. Broken walls, light by fire, and the occasional horrid hallucinations from not sleeping for weeks. But just like a crackhead, we are prepared for anything. We block twice, attack once, and end our turn. Now it's that thing's turn. And it pierces our defense for one. But I'm not concerned, because whatever disease we had, it has now. I decide to stop being a bitch and attack with all my points. He reminds me of how much a bitch I am by bending me over and giving me 7. I finish him off and find gold, cards, and an explosive potion inside of his gutty works. How did he not blow up? That's beyond me. I end up choosing the disarm card because there's nothing better than beating defenseless creatures. Next stop? Question mark. This greedy little bastard statue wants me to worship for financial gain. I, however, like my blood inside me. I leave and see a money bag thinking riches, but I'm greeted by another greedy degenerate in the cracked caverns. He presents his cards to me and I immediately regret not turning my insides into gold. I pick up the Thunderclap card and leave just to stumble into a blind, possibly homosexual goblin. He offers me health for gold. I deny. I find another random encounter that will upgrade a couple of my cards for 16 health. I accept since I regretted not giving my body over the last time. My skin burns, nothing out of the normal for my pipe-smoking ass, and I feel invigorated. I leave and stumble into a campground, and true to my core, I disregard sleep and tinker with my cards all night. I decide to upgrade my Thunderclap card. I run into another random encounter and find this amalgamation offering worse odds than a Vegas casino. But I can't suppress my natural urges. I win and add it to the list of why not to quit. At this point, my name is so fitting because I'm hitting every question mark the game has to offer. Ooh, look, another merchant, but I'm even more poor than last time. I pick up the dropkick card because I think it has good value. I get a gain of energy, draw a card, and kick someone in the face. Legally? Count me in. While leaving, I come across a suspiciously placed chest, but instead of a horrific creature ripping me apart, I get a whetstone that upgrades 2 random attack cards and 54 gold. Now I might be able to buy any card I want in the shop. I leave that wet dream and go to another campfire. This time I opt to rest since my health is almost half and I haven't slept in months. Immediately after resting, I'm greeted by 3 angry butt plugs. I'm not sure what I've done, if I'm in a dream, or even if I'll like it, but I'm here now. So I attack with Thunderclap for great AoE, then use Bash to apply pressure before they do to my rectal region. True to their name, they start stuffing me with useless cards that inhibit how many cards I can use per turn. Finally, Dropkick. I synergize well with this card, getting a free energy and extra card. After that I play Disarm to lower the amount of attack I'll intake, then strike twice. 1 plug down, and I'm feeling better. They fill me up some more and do little damage, and now it's my turn, and I only have 3 options, so I block and strike twice. I got lucky and have 4 slots open. However, 2 of those slots were block cards. They did nothing useful on their turn except whiten me some more. This turn is going to be valuable. Thunderclap plus Dropkick helps me cycle for damage, unless I draw a Daze card. So I strike and end my turn. 2 down and now I'm having fun. The last one doesn't attack and passes. I draw the perfect amount of cards to turn the tables and start beating his ass silly. I win and get a frozen egg. That upgrades power cards whenever I add them to my deck. I get to pick another card, so I choose Headbutt to satiate my violent tendencies. After all that fighting, I decide to hit a merchant to see if I'm finally rich enough to get something useful. And of course, the one card that speaks to me, in ways I can't explain, is out of reach. I settle for Iron Wave in the armaments card. Back into the fray, I run into these little guys. Part of me feels bad, but the other part knows the cuter they are, the more enjoyment I get. So I Thunderclap and Dropkick these little bastards and send them to oblivion. Headbutt. Another card pick, so I choose Reckless Charge, cause a part of me misses those plugs shoving Daze cards in me. Another question mark, another chest. Bottled Lightning? I can choose a card that will always be in my first hand. I figured armaments will be the best, so I can always upgrade a card for free while gaining 5 block. Campfire time. Since my health is almost full, I smith and do my Bottled Lightning armaments card, upgrading all cards in my hand rather than one. Now I'm ready to take on whatever the hell this is. Oh, of course, it's Methamphetamine Man. I'll just deal with him how I have in the past. Oh, that's odd. I don't appear to have a smoke card. I guess I'm just gonna have to beat it. Some would call this poetry, others bravery. Me, I call this rehab. I reckless charge, thunderclap, disarm, and block. Methamphetamine is kicking my ass and hits for 22. My response? Headbutt. And he taunts me by turning into a perfect 8-ball. I use Iron Weave and block. He uses his turn to sharpen himself. Now whenever I attack, I take 3 damage. Symbolic. I use Armament, Dropkick, Block, and Strike to get maximum damage with minimum repercussions. This is the part where I couldn't tell if I was tripping or the 8-ball became a mathematician, because instead of telling me the damage I'll receive, he's making me work for it. I put in some damage and a lot of block to negate his algebraic attack. I do what I always did in school and headbutt whatever's closest to go into an unconscious state to avoid any responsibilities. I choose the armament card to get on my next hand. I strike end my turn and take 6 to my health. I upgrade all cards in my hand, bash the Methamphetamine into an 8-ball, and end my turn. He sharpens up, so I block, drop kick, and headbutt him, getting armaments for next turn and end with 2 strike. I do my attacks and take 2. I'm getting so close at this point, I feel my life starting to pull back together. No more alleys, no more hallucinations pinning me in a corner yelling at me, and no more needles randomly sticking out of me. Reckless charge, thunderclap, strike, block, bash, strike, and his mode shift wears off. Now it's time to say goodbye to Methamphetamine Man for good. And for all my hard work and effort during this rehab adventure, more cards. Hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. Consider subscribing because I plan on making more videos like this. Have a good one, guys.